A whole new world. I don't know the lyrics of the song, but it doesn't really matter. But this is what I think about every single time I play Azmodan on his flying carpet like that right there. Look at that. Look at that thing that he's doing. Like, it's the most amazing thing in the world. Hold on. Let me showcase it once more, okay? He just spreads his arms like that. It's like the cutest thing in the world. Oh, really? I have to go to a lane. All right. I'm coming to the top lane. Anyways, today we're gonna be playing a game. By the way, my name is Loko. Hey, today we're gonna be playing a game right here with Azmodan. First talent I went for is Sieging Wrath, which will make my damage a little bit better early on into the game. Normally you want to go for the taste for blood if you're like playing in a composition and all that. But that requires a lot of focus, and you actually have to try really hard if you go for Taste for Blood. So instead we're gonna be going for the Sieging Wrath, so you guys cannot make fun of me in the comment section saying that I suck at, you know, hitting the thingy properly. Anyways, so we're gonna be playing Azmodan right here. In this video I'm gonna be going over all of the abilities that we got, and I'm also gonna try and explain what this hero is all about, and I'm gonna do so while actually showing you some gameplay. So it should be pretty good. Azmodan in general is one of the strongest siege heroes in the game. He's relatively uncommon in professional play. However, you see him every now and then, especially on the spider map. What exactly is it called again? Tomb of the Spider Queen, there we go. You see him every now and then over there with Johanna. We actually do not have a Johanna in this game. They do have a Johanna, but basically you can pick a talent on talent number 1 for both Johanna and Azmodan. That will make it way easier for your team to, you know, start getting up these Taste for Blood specs. So you see him every now and then, but he's relatively uncommon. Most of the time, if you need like a specialist, people will go towards, you know, pretty much, I guess the most common one. Oh, I gotta be more careful here. Dang, that's actually kind of scary. But normally the obvious one is Sylvanas, and you have some other heroes as well that can be quite useful. Gonna have to walk to the bottom here. Gotta be very careful, because I don't really have very many escapes at all. But I guess I will join my buddy Tyrael to try and clean up this thing real quick. Oh god. Dude, I cannot, like, Tyrael, no. I can't take that, bro. Alright, let's push this lane in. Anyways, so what is this hero all about? Generally speaking, you can be extremely powerful. Oh god. You can be extremely powerful in, lane situations. And you can actually also do a pretty substantial amount of damage if played correctly later on into the game. Early on, you're not particularly powerful. But you can definitely dish out a lot of damage. Now, in this specific game, we have a Kael'Thas Avatar Tyrael, so we don't really have any dedicated damage dealers except for Kael'Thas. So I'm gonna try and be that guy. The guy that is pushing in lanes, that guy that is just being annoying. And I think the second talent we are gonna be picking for exactly that reason is gonna be Bound Minion. So Bound Minion comes from my my passive ability right there, which is this thing that I can spawn. And I can basically put it in any lane. Don't really know exactly why it's going in that direction, but you know, it's very useful. You can spawn it every couple of seconds. Every 30 seconds, I think it is. And you can use it to push in lanes that, for example, you're not actually in right now. Because I can basically put it at any kind of range. Second ability, or the first ability that I got, rather, is going to be that big-ass globe. That allows me to dunk forward and be very annoying to my opponents. And the third ability, or the second ability that I got on my W, rather, is going to be another minion that I can also spawn. So basically, I spawn a heck of a lot of minions. I can throw a big-ass globe of annihilation, and I can be really annoying. That's basically what this hero is all about. And I gotta make sure that they don't grab all of the things. That's not what we're looking for. Okay. But yeah, the range on the globe of annihilation, which is this thing, is very long. Like, I can do that from a crazy amount of distance. And the first talent that I picked basically allows me to be even more strong with it. And for example, I can try and pick her off if she's low enough health, which she actually is getting to right now. So I'm gonna be throwing my globe. Sadly didn't get a hit off. Pushing in the top lane a little bit more efficiently right there. And we're gonna walk around. Now sadly, allies are dying everywhere, which is not great, but it's all fine. The last ability that we got, we're not gonna really use that until a little later into the game. Basically, I have to stand still when I can piss on a target. Or it's not quite called pissing. Everyone's dying, by the way. But basically, you cannot move while you're in that mode until level 13. So level 13 will be a lot more useful with that talent. But basically, I can showcase it really quickly. Basically, I throw out my hand, and I'm like, "You shall not pass," and then you kill someone. Really quite powerful. All right, Chen wants to be pushing that one in. I'm gonna stay right here where I am, sir. Next one we're gonna go for is going to be Infernal Globe, which will make my Q ability even more powerful. It's great for clearing up waves, obviously. And it's also great for, you know, basically everything, honestly. Like, you can dish a crazy amount of damage with it if played correctly. And we're actually doing okay. We're a little bit behind right now. They will likely be able to push in a couple of the towers, but I'm holding my own right here against 2 of them, which is definitely the best we could have hoped for. Let me kill that thing real quick. Throw my big ass fireball, and Chen is actually way overextended because the gate isn't down. I'm sorry, Chen. Let me just... Oh, he actually jumped over to the other side once again. He obviously can just drink from his egg, or from his keg, because he's actually an alcoholic and he just has that keg with him at all times. Allows him to cast more abilities. But yeah, in general, you want to be careful. Like, since I'm such a big hero, right? I'm not a small hero by any stretch of the imagination. You basically go down very easily because everyone is body blocking you. Everyone is, you know, basically not allowing you to move. So it's usually better if you play this guy kind of safely. Later on into the game, you do get a bunch more tanky, but especially as it is right here, I'm not gonna worry with it too much. Now, whenever you're in the Hall of Storms right here, you do usually want to try out to spawn your ability at least once and then mount back up. So basically, when you get into a lane, you can almost use another one of them. So far they're slightly ahead. Definitely not game over by any means, but we're gonna have to watch out. Obviously, Kael'Thas especially becomes powerful after like level 16. I don't think I can kill that in time with this hero, or maybe I can. But we'll have to try and survive, especially to that point. We're just gonna be playing our own game in the meantime, and just try and be as strong as we possibly can be. Abathur actually helping me out right here, moving forward to the middle of this party. So you know, we know for a fact that we can be pushing forward. I'm just gonna start morphing in more and more of these little guys. We're gonna be going for the Blackpool. Blackpool we can put down on the ground, and what happens is we basically empower the minions that are in that little pool, and you have a relatively low cooldown on it. It does a crazy amount of damage, and usually if your team is lacking damage, which is exactly what is going on this game, you want to go for that one especially because, you know, it's just so good. So right here you can see, like, I am just pushing in solo right here. In the meantime, we are getting wrecked in the middle lane, but I mean, I'm really the only one in the team that is really doing something, it feels like right now. So we're just gonna be pushing forward here, try and be as annoying as possible, and we pushed in for the most part. We pushed it in for the most part. Gonna have to go back, make sure we start farming some of these things again. Oh no. What are you thinking here? Go away. Go away, sir. I have no interest. Oh, actually, Johanna, you're not a sir. I'm sorry, Johanna. But let me just keep on pushing forward. But yeah, at this point in the game, I'm not the most useful when it comes to team fights, so I'm not really focusing on that at all. Gotta be careful, once again, out of manas, which happens all the time when you play this guy. I don't know which we are targeting, but I know you should get out of there, Tyrael. I wasn't here to kill them. Tyrael, don't die. Walking around right now. Alright, we're gonna drink from the fountain real quick and then get back into it. Meanwhile, Abathur is pushing the top lane in right there, which is great. Very nice little focus. And I think we should start joining a bunch of team fights soon. Gonna try and kill Murky here. Okay. Well, obviously I don't want to go down myself. You can, by the way, use your... your trait, the D ability that I got. Oh god, we may go down here. The D ability, you can spawn that on one of your own minions. So basically, if I use my W ability, I can activate the D ability on top of that thing, which is actually a very useful thing to know. Because otherwise you won't be able to use it in combat very often. So you spawn your W ability, then activate the D ability and just try and be, you know, pushing in that way. Abathur did push in very hard in the top lane, so that's good. That's very, very nice. I'm gonna go back right now. So far we have done actually most hero damage in the team, and we have not quite done the most siege damage yet, because hey, that is, you know, there's an Abathur and he went for the abomination, or what's the thing called again? Hold on, let me have a quick look. The monstrosity rather. Abomination would also be a blizzard word to pick. But I'm gonna be going to the top lane. Make sure I help out my buddy right there. And get back into it. Throw in the globe. So right here, obviously, I can use the all shell burn talent. Basically, what this one does, by the way, it like costs more mana, like it costs mana over time, so it's extremely potent. Oh my god, dude, he's just stealing. Oh my god, team plus. He just stole all of our seeds. Maybe we will get our first Garden Terror here, though. That's pretty sweet. We actually do. Next talent we are gonna pick is the March of Sin. This one allows me to move while using that E ability, which is you know, the easiest way of doing this. Alright, so this is it right here. So I can basically, you know, walk and piss at the same time. Which I would not recommend in real life, but I would definitely recommend it on this hero. Ooh, Lowko. Oh my god, I got octograbbed. I got octograbbed. No! No! Shoot! No. Obviously, that thing goes to the wall anyway. Interesting that Nazeebo actually didn't go for... the... It's not a monstrosity either, right? I don't know. It's a golem, like it's the big thing. Normally, you don't really see the Ravenous Spirit. But interesting choice right there. We're actually getting dominated pretty bad so far. Guys. Alright, so there is being pushed right now in the bot lane as well, but we're losing a keep here, and we may just lose the game if they're not careful. No, we won't be losing the game yet. We'll at the very least go to level 16, but this is a very aggressive game from both sides so far. Generally speaking, I like it better if people play a little defensive. Okay, let me piss that thing to death. Oh no. I stood in the circle. Alright. That one will be cleaned up. Gonna go towards the top lane right now. They did manage to kill quite a bunch right there though. That will definitely get cleaned up. Guys, be careful, please. Don't die. Oh my god, this is not a fight I want to take already. Not a good fight, guys. Let me just throw in my Globe of Annihilation real quick. Alright. Well, this is fine for us. I mean, we will be able to clean up these guys pretty easily. But obviously, Chen doesn't actually die when he's dead. I think it must be Chen free week or something because it's seeing a bunch of Chens. But yeah, you gotta be careful with using your E ability. Like if you use it too often, you will definitely be caught off guard. Oh god, I am so slow. Mount up, Lowko, mount up. Get at a distance. Get at a distance, Lowko. No. Woo! I am so slow. Come on, Azmodan. Walk your big ass. Alright, throw that globe. Make sure they can't mount up. Good. That'll teach him. That will definitely teach him. Now, we should get more damage after 16. Usually. What are you doing here? You can't be killing me on top of a tower. Alright. Wow, really? You're gonna continue onwards here? Yeah, obviously it's Chen. Guys. Oh! I'm not gonna tank it like crazy though. We do have Abathur on us right now, so it's quite useful, but I mean I'm not gonna face tank it. Sorry guys. Alright, we can go back in here. This is actually very good. If we manage to get a kill right here, that would be pretty big. Okay, we got one kill. Obviously Chen's damage is very low in general, so finally we get to go back. Woo! What, we're gonna continue onwards to combat? Not sure if I agree with that, guys. Ah, help! Guys, help! He's gonna flying kick me! Don't flying kick me, bro! Do not flying kick me! Okay, here we go. This is it. We drank from the fountain. We baited him, guys. The bait is real. I have no idea what is going on in the rest of the map, but it's fine. Dang it. Alright, let me piss you to that, Chen. I'm gonna piss you to that, sir. What about that? We're gonna be going for the Battleborn here. Spawning more of the minions. And finally we get to go back. So very nice, actually. Core is being attacked in the meantime. Nobody cares about that. I mean, we got seeds to collect, guys. We got seeds to collect. Let me just throw in my Globe of Annihilation real quick. We actually spawn a little demon thingy right now when we use it, so that's quite cool. And let me just make sure, there is a plane flying over right now. I don't know if you guys can hear that, but that's pretty insane. Yeah, their Murky is pushing like mad. Look at that siege damage. Alright. Gotta keep moving in here, just dishing out more damage. Just trying to be annoying to her mostly, or him. I don't even know if Murky is a him or a her. But someone has to clean it up. Oh shit. Alright. Just gonna be spawning it in the same lane. But yeah, you can see the cooldown on my ult is very low. I'm gonna go back real quick. They're actually killing the Garden Terror right there. Quite nice, and their Garden Terror isn't really doing anything. This is good. Their Jaina doesn't know. I believe that's Jaina, yeah. Their Jaina doesn't really realize how that thing works, so that's good for us. Once again, Murky going in though. Need to go to the bot lane instead. They will be able to clean it up together at the top, I'm sure. Okay. Just gonna follow you. Sorry, Sylvanas. Or, Johanna, rather. I think I've been calling you Sylvanas like 6 times in this game. But yeah, at some point you get a pretty nice amount of mana on this hero, and you can just sort of, you know, keep using that drain thing for a very long amount of time. Get him, get him, get him. Very good. Oh, he's actually gonna try and kill the bot lane now. Oh no. Dang it. Don't kill this thing, guys. I don't really want to chase it down. It is gonna time out in 20 seconds. It doesn't have that much life yet. 20 seconds is quite a bunch of time, though. God, they're so aggressive. So incredibly aggressive. Guys, don't. Just don't. I know that Chen doesn't die in general, but there's a Johanna as well who dies even less. Oh man. That is really unfortunate. We lost another keep right there. Yeah, I am topping the hero damage so far. To be fair though, Tyrio, you should probably be above me. Well, maybe not actually. I'm not sure. But that's okay. Hero damage doesn't really say that much. Alright. Oh, let's get into it. Did get a kill on the Murky there. Dunking him to death. We're out of manas. Just saving my cooldown right now for my Q ability. Q ability is what is gonna clean up these waves. Oh, oh, the ice block. Ice block is not gonna save her though. Oh, she has blink? Yep, she does. He's moving backwards, trying to keep the team alive, but I mean, I'm no tank by any stretch of the imagination. Yeah, we're actually topping the hero damage in this entire game. And we're also having the highest siege damage for our team. So hey, we got that going for us. This is not looking that great though. They have we have only killed one of the forts right here, and they still got a couple of forts up. And they have killed 2 of our keeps, which is not a good thing. We've not really been in that many engagements though, it feels like. Actually, there's only 6 kills in total, and I've had 4 takedowns. So I don't know. It feels like we've not been in a lot of engagements, but I guess we just haven't been in, or there's just not been very many kills in this game in general. Alright, so once again, they're just taking all of the camps, and slowly but surely this is rolling out of control. Gonna have to go to the bot lane here. Activating the black pool. Basically empowering those minions. But yeah, this is gonna go straight to core. Alright, gonna have to join the team fight though. Coming in, boys. Coming in, don't worry about it. We got this. We got this, team. Okay. Oh, not like that though. I guess if I have no one else to piss on than Chen and Johanna, I'll piss on Johanna. Oh god, the Ravenous Spirit. Guys, please kill her. There we go, that's it, good job. That's it, good job. Alright. I'm gonna piss you to death, Johanna, and you're gonna love it. Oh, no, I'm not gonna actually. You're Johanna. Johanna doesn't die, I knew that. Yeah, we should really stop focusing tanks, but they're all tank, bro. They're all tank, Tyrael. Like, the only guys that were here were fucking tanks. And Murky. And Azeba already died. But that's okay. I know you are trying to find blame for the things that you did. Or that we did, rather. And you didn't do. That's cool, though. But meanwhile, the core did end up falling right there. So, sadly, not the greatest of games right in the team. It looks like Tyrael is not having a good time. But let's have a look at the final screen right there to see what our statistics looks like. Obviously, this is solo queuing right here, which is kind of scary. And at the very least, we got that little quest. And we actually got the skin variation for Azmodan here as well. So in the end, we ended up doing 97,000 siege damage and 49,000 hero damage, just barely being edged out right there by Kael'Thas, which usually isn't really the case. So even though this is a loss, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Anyway, if you haven't already, hit the like button. If you want to see more, hit the subscribe button. And I want to thank you guys all for watching. Have an amazing day. Do not forget to smile. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye!